Well, hello and welcome back. Today I am going to be reviewing the JSculpt and the Sweet Sweatband, and I'm going to be doing a comparison. If you've been in the fitness realm world, you've been doing research, you've been on Amazon, you've been Googling, you've been looking at people's Instagram posts, you've probably seen both of these belts some way, somehow. I started my own personal fitness journey in 2015, and in the beginning I had some blue belt, sweat belt from Ross that was like $5, didn't hold you in. It helped you sweat a little bit, but like when you're thickums, you need something that's gonna give you some support. So about a year later, I bought the Sweet Sweatband in a large. After a while, this is a large. Actually, as you can see, it's a little worn. After a while, I decided to go ahead and get a medium, which I thought was a medium, is this small. So I'm gonna actually review these. I'm gonna put them on, I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna go to the gym and we'll see what we get. Now, if you're afraid of a little bit of skin, a little bit of stretch marks, a little bit of fupa that I have here, this might not be the video for you. But if it doesn't bother you and you wanna see how things work out, keep on watching. All right, first we're gonna start with how it's made. We're gonna talk about the material, we're gonna talk about the straps, the durability, and things of that nature. So when you first get into the Sweet Sweatband, they have their little logo. And as you can see, it has kind of like this terry cloth type of material. They have their other logo on this side. On the inside, you're getting like this, I probably should Google this to ask what this is. This material that's kind of like that rubbery type of consistency that definitely increases sweat. When you put it on your midsection, directly on your midsection, you will sweat. Now me personally, I didn't like anything touching my skin, but I did want to sweat. So I would just put like a compression garment underneath. Plus, when I was 40 pounds heavier, I didn't want all my fat and stuff jiggling around. So I would have my sports bra on, a compression top, and then I would pull my pants on top because I just like to feel, I don't know. I didn't want to be jiggling all around everywhere. That's just me. So what I'm gonna do is try this on for you, and then we will jump over to the JSculpt belt. We'll go over it. Now I'm just gonna try this on top of my outfit. Probably shouldn't do that. I might just, and you pull it over this way. And I know it's upside down, but I'm like left-right-handed it's weird. So it's upside down, but this is kind of what it looks like. And as you can see, this whole area down here is kind of left out. A little bit up here left out. This is how it looks in the back. So that's kind of the coverage span that you're going to get. Let me do it. Y'all just gonna have to see some belly. Pull this around and then make sure that the Velcro grips very well. And immediately, as you can see, as stated, fupa down here is left out. I'm getting some extra roll meat up here, and I apologize if I'm looking down, I'm looking at a mirror. And it's like, okay, so it's on, right? But it's not making me feel secure. So if you have a bigger belly or a bigger midsection like myself, this, it'll work, okay? But it's all about personal preference and how you want to feel when you're in the gym. So you see immediately I'm pulling this down because it doesn't feel, I don't feel covered. So once you have your pants on top, this is kind of what it looks like. Gonna give you a little roundabout. And this is a small. And then I know I need a medium. Okay, I'm gonna try on my large. One moment. Pull it over, and as you can see, this is going like all the way behind my back. Okay, so I got some belly down here that I don't necessarily want out. I want that to be covered. You see, like, I've dealt with this for a year and a half. You know, I've used it for a year and a half, so I know what it's like. And maybe that's why the compression top helps me too, because I pull the compression top over, or I have the compression top covering my fupa here. then I put the sweet sweatband on top, then I put so I feel secure, but doing it right now without a compression top and filling all of this out, it's just not feeling the best for me. But let's move on to the JSculpt belt. All right, so the JSculpt belt, let's look at it up close and see how it is made, how it is put together, honey. You do have your Velcro strap. You see how sturdy that is? Like, that strap is not playing at all. You have your zipper in the front. And then you have your tag, and this was a 3X. So I bought this 20 pounds heavier, and it does give you the opportunity to size it the way that you need. I'll go into further detail here in a moment. Now, if you look on the inside of this, it doesn't have that material. It has like a cloth-like material. Let me compare them side by side. You see the difference? This is that material that's probably gonna make you sweat more instantly, and this is the cloth-like material, which kind of makes it comfortable. You still get moist. Wrong word. You'll still start to sweat with this on. I've worn it and I like it. I just love how this is so durable. In the back, you have your straps that are gonna help pull you in and keep you firm. It helps with your posture as well. So, I will put this down and I will try on the JSculpt belt. Honey, and this is heavy, so like, you know you're gonna be snatched in this. There we go. Okay, boom. So already, let me put this up here. You can see, this is making me sweat. I'm getting hot. Let me fix my hair. Okay, already you can see it comes all the way up here, even underneath my boobs. Like, I still like have room. I'm a little bit shorter torsoed. I don't think I have a long torso. So if you're taller and if you have a long torso, this probably would be the better option for you. If you have a shorter torso and not much belly area to cover, the Sweet Sweat might work out just fine. All right, so here's your bands. I'm gonna take this, kind of similar to the other one, pull as hard as you can, or as hard as you can, as tight as you want it, and then you pull this over on this side and you place it. So immediately you can see the difference that belt has on my midsection and the way this belt is actually pulling me in. And that's what I like. People call this a waist trainer, but it's not a waist trainer, it's a fitness belt. This doesn't have any steel boning in it, so you don't have that uncomfortable feeling of feeling like your soul is about to be snatched out of you because it's so tight. So with this, I like how immediately it covers everything. If you look in the back, it comes high up on my back, comes all the way down here, right above my, I guess you could say, butt crack. And it's just full coverage. So when I do this, I'm gonna pull my pants on top. Look at that, already. You can see that is going to help my shape. So as I sweat, as I work out, I'm in the right posture. You can't help but just keep your body straight. I can bend over, I can move from side to side. I can do all my aerobics, my abs, everything that I need to do. I've worked out in this, I've laid down in it. I've done my crunches, my abdominal crunches, and still felt the same amount of power, I guess if that's what you want to call it. Same amount of soreness and everything is the same that I would if I didn't have this on. Excuse me. So as you can see, it comes all the way down here to the bottom. All the way, all of my fupa's covered up. So even if I pull this up, it kind of comes a little bit, it's still right here, it's right above my area, but it feels secure. So as you can tell from with me talking, you can tell I'm leaning towards the JSculpt, but I do like them both. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this on because, you know, sisters always need her waist snatched. Let's talk about price. I have notes here that I wanted to go over with you guys. Okay, so the Sweet Sweat band is anywhere between $20 to $25 on Amazon. I will show you probably a little clip in a moment of what it looks like when I went online to try to find it on Amazon. This is going to be $59.99 plus tax at JSculptFitness.com. That's with no coupon code. If you go to JSculpt Fitness and you look at their Instagram reviews, they have a lot of people that are sponsored. By the way, I'm not sponsored. This is a new channel. Neither one of these brands are sponsoring me. This is, okay, let me just reiterate. This is just a consumer that's working out that wanted a video like this when she first started out so she can determine what was gonna be her best bet. Coupon code. You can find a lot of girls either on their site, or if you go to Instagram and put in JSculpt Fitness, they'll tell you who their ambassadors are. And when you do that, just click on their page and I'm quite sure they have a 25% code, some type of 15% code off that you can use to get you a discount. When I ordered, this is a 3X, when I ordered my 2X, it came down to $48. So that's less than $59.99 after the taxes. So do your research and you can find a discount. That's the price. $20 to $25 for Sweet Sweat, $59.99 with no coupon code and before taxes for the JSculpt belt. All right, let's move on to fit, comfort, and support. I kind of just touched on that. This is going to give you a wider range of support, wider range of coverage, actually snatches you in when you pull the belt to whatever tightness that you can take. This belt here, you can size down, of course, which this might be more affordable because as you lose weight, you're not spending $60 every single time. But for me, it's worth it because I need the coverage. Like I said, sister got a big belly. If you don't have a big belly and if you're slim already and you just want your midsection to sweat, maybe this might be the better option for you. Maybe you're not trying to train your waist at the same time. This might work. Okay, fit, comfort, and support. Went over that. Durability, I already showed y'all. Like, this thing is holding you in. You hear that? Like, you see that? I'm not even really jiggling. Like, your girl is in here. She ain't going nowhere. Okay, she's not going anywhere. Shipping time, let's talk about that. Sweet Sweat. If you have Amazon Prime, like most of us Americans do because we are impatient, you will get this in 2 days. You will get your Sweet Sweat band delivered to your front door in 2 days. Now, if you are doing the JSculpt belt, they say on their site to give them up to 3 weeks. Yes, sis, I said 3 weeks. When I first saw that, I was like, yo, okay. But then you're like, it's custom made for you, da 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 da. We want to make sure that it's blah, 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 blah. But then on their site, when I went back this time, it says 7 to 10 days. But expect that it could possibly take longer. When I got mine originally, I would say it took a good 2.5 weeks. I bought this one June of 2018 and didn't start using it until January 2019. That's just how much I was playing. Like, I had to go back and look at my credit card receipt. Like, when did I buy this? Because I know I've had it for a while. So I did start 15 to 20 pounds heavier in this than I am now. But as you see, it still fits. The zipper part, when I zip it up, I do want it to be a little bit tighter. That way I can shape more. So my 2X is coming soon, 2X. So we went over the shipping time, results and sweat. I kind of talked about that already. You're gonna sweat more in this. If you put this directly on your skin, you are going to sweat more. Just this material, period, it just makes you sweat. You put this on your arm, you're gonna sweat. You put this on your ankle, it's gonna sweat. Because it just has this type of plastic material that does that. The cloth on the inside of this, it does warm your midsection. It gets your midsection kind of warmed up. I don't drip sweat when I take this off, but it is wet. And it kind of absorbs it at the same time. So when I take this off, I don't have any sweat dripping down. Some people I've seen online, when they take this off, water is everywhere. So if that's what you want, if you want to see the sweat in the water, and that gives you some type of gratification to feel like you did what you needed to do in the gym, you can grab this. This, on the other hand, works just fine in my opinion. Hair and washing it. This is the simpler one to wash. If you open this and you see this material, all you're basically going to be doing is taking like a wet rag with some soap and you can just wipe this down. After you wipe it down and wash it off and get the little soap off, I just hang it on my towel rack just like this, and it dries probably within 30 minutes, dries very well. This belt, on the other hand, takes a little bit more work. I washed this by hand. I do not want to put it in the washing machine. I don't want to put it in my dryer. I do not want it tumbling around. I don't want to mess up my belt. So I washed this by hand. I would just put it in the sink, in my bathroom sink. I closed the stopper, filled it up with hot water, put some soap in there, and kind of slushed it around and kind of put it on the inside where it's used the most, where the sweat happens. Put it in there, wash, 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 wash. Let it soak for a little, rinsed it, filled the water back up, let it soak for a little bit, came back in 10 minutes, rinsed it off, wrung it out is the best that I could. And then I just hung it on my shower curtain rack. Within 24 hours, overnight, it was dripping a little bit of water, so I put a towel underneath there. The next day, it was dry. So I'm like, I can do that. That doesn't bother me. So we went over everything. Let's do a little synopsis. We went over price. We went over fit and comfort. We went over durability. We went over the shipping time, the results, how it will make you sweat, care, how to wash it, coverage. I tried them on for you on camera, and I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym and film a little bit. I'm not gonna work out in this. I've retired these, but I did wanna give you guys a good video on what to expect from each belt. I am gonna go in this. I'm gonna wear my belt. I'm going to do some shoulders, some abs, and some legs, a little bit of cardio. So I'll film a little bit of that to try to link those clips in this video so you guys can see. But overall, I'm a JSculpt girl all the way. Like, you ain't even gotta pay me. I don't even have to be sponsored. And I can tell you the truth about what I feel when it comes to this fitness belt. What I will say is everyone needs to do their research. And within doing research, that's probably why you clicked on this video. I'm sure you didn't click on it just to click on it. You're like, wait a minute, let me see what this girl is talking about, because I need to know what belt works for me. So as stated, I started my journey at 195 this time around. My original journey, I was like 215. But this time around, I started off at 195. Today I weighed in at 177 within 2.5 months. I am on the keto diet, so I will give some, I hate calling it a diet. There will be some videos on my page about the keto diet if there already isn't. You can click on that, see my journey, my story, and everything that I went through so far. But overall, I just, you know, when you want to shape your body in a certain way, when you've had a bigger midsection than you've had on the bottom, than your hips, and you're tired of walking around looking like SpongeBob, you need something that's gonna snatch you. Get the JSculpt belt, but this is a fitness belt. It is not a waist trainer. Your girl recommends it. That's my comparison between the two. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this going forward, please like, comment, subscribe, share, let everybody know what I got going on. Tell them I'm their new keto homegirl, homeboys, homegirls, whatever you are. Come and join me. I will be glad to have you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.